introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Good set. Ready. You ready?
Throwing on first down is Brees. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Brees will try again on 2nd down. Pass incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Shotgun now for Brees. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
No, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They do go for it. It's Brees. That's complete to Meredith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
11. Ready. Yellow lady.
On 1st down, Brees. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Hey, gun. Hey, let's go. Gun. 12. Let him go.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive. But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 28.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready? You ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Brees. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Yes. 13. Ready. Yellow lady.
Brees now on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. Brees now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brees. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Now, Brees again. Gets it to Meredith, complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
11.
Again, it's Brees. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
11.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there from 8 yards out. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Lutz now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here now come the Falcons. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back.
He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards.
Get up! 11. 20. Go!
Now Ryan on first down. He'll air this one toward Coleman. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bryant's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Easy. 12. Ready. Yellow lady. Sunday.
Brees now on first down. His throw incomplete. Cameron Meredith the intended target. And now it's second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. But, this is taken in. It's complete. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. It's a big play there for the Saints. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. To play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
21. Ready. 90. 11.
On second down, here's Breeze. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Deion Jones. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Hey, easy. Got it.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Ready. 5:25. I'm coming after you. 12. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Gun.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Ready. 5:25.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready. Blue 80. Gun. 51 to Mike, boy. 51. 39. Back. Got it. Go.
They'll toss it to Coleman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Gun. Gun. Get up. Gun. Hey, express. There you go.
On second down, here's Ryan. And his throw here's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Ready. 5:25. Gun. Hey, south. Gun. Put your hands on him. Get out.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught at the 20. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, wait. Ready, son. Ready.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Tuesday. Got it.
Throwing again. Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Lutz now to kick this one away. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw is Ryan. He'll rifle this one, and he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Oh, then the spin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Over.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Ready. We're waiting. 11.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Robert Alford.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A.J. Klein on the tackle there.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Gun. Space. Hey, south. Hey, gun. On.
On second down, Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. So out come the Falcons now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Back to the air, Ryan after the pick six. And now here is another interception. P.J. Williams with a pick, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. Going for the deep. It's caught inside the 25. That one goes for 36 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
He goes underneath to Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Mark Ingram from 19 yards away. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Got it. Blue 80. Space.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end could be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
Gun. Check back. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sheldon Rankins able to get in and bury him well behind the line for a loss of 17. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Room to run past midfield. Wide open receiver complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Back 25. 21. Let's go.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Check, 47. Hey, express. 21. 11.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. This is caught. It's Sanu this time for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And down he'll go at the 25. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Ready. We're waiting. Got it. 12, 12, 12. 21, 21. Let's up.
Breeze to throw on second down. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tack McKinley in there to sack him for a loss of 6. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
11. Go down. On 1. 11. Under. Ready for check.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
11.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Blue 80. On. I got you.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Gun. Wait. Oh, here we go. Oh, let's go. Space. Right.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Gun. Check, 47. Hey, gun. 47, Mike. Mike, 47. Gun. 21. Ready for that.
Ryan. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure.